I know you not your disguise. If I leave, don't be surprised. Used to plan our future, now we closing out the captions. I don't regret a thing or two, I'm glad I got to have it. Thank you, next I'm past it. Everything was good till you start overreacting. Blowing up on me.
It's your girl Kaylin. I'm back with another video. So as always, my life is crazy, so it's kind of hard to manage YouTube, work, school, and being a full-time mom. So my subscribers, I'm sorry. Like, I always tell y'all I'm posting a video tonight, and never get to post a video because it's like I like everything to be perfect. So sometimes I say I'm gonna do something with the thought in my mind that I'm actually gonna get to it, and then things just come up and I never get to it. So right now it's 1:14 in the morning. So like it's kind of easy to make a video right now because my baby's asleep. I work in the afternoon, so all I gotta do is wake up in the morning, put her on a bus, and I could go back to sleep until it's time for school. So this is actually my me time. So yeah. So today's video is a story time. I never did a story time on my channel yet. I kind of told y'all little like stories during my Popeye's mukbang, but I never actually recorded a story time. So that's what this video is about. So stay tuned. So today's story time is about the time that I cheated. I don't know why I be saying stuff like it sounds cool, because that's not cool. Cheating is not okay. But my advice to females is, if you're getting cheated on, just leave. Like, just leave. I feel like people mix cheating with when things are already over and you just rebound. Like, cheating and rebound is totally different, because a rebound is like when you stop talking to someone and then you deal with someone else right after. That's a rebound. That's not cheating, because you and that person isn't together at the time. Y'all not dealing. Y'all are cut off. Everything's done. So I feel like if you go do something with someone else or go on a date with someone else or whatever the case may be, that is not cheating. Cheating is when you and someone are in a relationship, y'all have an understanding, and you go outside of your relationship and do things you're not supposed to, period. Because cheating isn't just sexual. Cheating is talking, kissing, touching, anything like that, period. I don't care. So yeah. That's what this is going to be about. So, let me start off by saying, disclaimer. I didn't cheat on a good guy. Okay? So, don't come in the comments trying to come for me, talking about you a cheater, this and that, because no. Nobody I cheated on didn't deserve it. And that's just that on that. So, anyways, back to the story time. So, where do I start? Let's start off by saying I don't regret it. Like, I don't. Because every time I did something I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing and that it could possibly hurt someone, later on, I find out that at the same time that I was feeling bad and like overthinking, the person that I was trying to protect didn't deserve it. Like, like, it's like God just be like putting me in situations knowing the type of person I am, and then when I come out of these situations 10 times stronger or 10 times better, and then I think I'm gonna regret something, I always end up saying like, wow, I knew this was the right move, or like I knew I didn't have no business regretting that. Everything happens for a reason. Like, that's one thing about me. I always say that everything happens for a reason. If you cheated, it was for a reason. Like, if you and someone broke up, it was for a reason. If you had a baby with somebody, it was for a reason. Everything is cause and effect. So I just feel like you shouldn't regret anything ever, no matter if it was a mistake or if it was intentional. Don't regret it. Every little piece of the puzzle forms the puzzle. So every little piece to your story makes you who you are and completes your story. So don't feel bad, don't regret it. Just move on, do better, try to be better, and that's it. So, of course, I'm not saying any names or whatever's. Okay. So yeah, I'm not saying any names, of course, but if you really know me, you can put two and two together. Like, I'm not even about to do all of that. This video is not to shame anybody, put anybody down, throw any information that's unnecessary out there. But my channel is my story. It's about me. So if you're a part of my life and you think that I'm supposed to hold back from telling my subscribers stuff because you're a part of it, you got me fucked up. Like, I'm not protecting nobody. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna tell my story and I'm gonna tell it exactly how it is, like exactly how it went. I won't put nobody names and nothing because that's unnecessary. But I'm not about to, like, I always say I'm gonna do story times and stuff, but my story times is so dangerous that it's like I literally have to like second guess or like go over and make sure this is really what I want to do. This is really the story I want to tell. This is really what I want to put out there, because like my story times could hurt a lot of people. Like, and the thing with me, I'm always worried about other people. I'm always trying to not hurt anybody's feelings, put anybody in any situations. But like I said, this is my YouTube and I'm gonna talk about whatever I want. So yeah, so let's get right into it. So my boyfriend at the time, he was in jail. He got himself into a little sticky situation. Me, the type of person I am, I can't just like leave my nigga or somebody that I care about for dead in situations like that. Like, I'm gonna be there 100%. So I played my part. You know, I was on visits every week. I was sending commo. I was sending pictures. I was writing letters. I'm on call links 24/7. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. As always, these niggas just always doing dumb shit. So to make a long story short, he was cheating. I found out. I was arguing with this same girl for like a good 2 years straight. Like, this girl would not stop bothering me over this nigga. Like, this bitch was delulu. Like, I ain't never meet nobody this delusional in my life. Like, she was real life trying to argue with me over a nigga that was literally telling her, like, it's no comparison. Like, yeah, I fuck with you, but you would never be her. Like, literally telling her this. And she was still willing to be on the side. So I was dealing with that, and I was just dealing with the fact that I had to do everything on my own and still had to take care of someone that was putting me in just bad situations, like arguments. I'm just always arguing with girls. I'm always having to defend myself, my character, my family, like from people who don't even know me but just don't like me over this one guy. So I was just annoyed. I was just like fed up, and I was more so fed up because everyone knew what I was going through. Like, I couldn't even like be sad or depressed or angry or anything in peace because everything that happened, everyone knew. Because the girl, we're gonna call her Delusional would go on social media and try to bash me, try to post stuff of her and the guy talking or whatever delusional stuff she used to do for literally 2 years straight. That's what I went through. So I just always had to hear about it. I always had to defend myself. It was getting to the point where I was done. Like, I was done. And I cheated before, not on him, on someone else. So I feel like, I cheated on someone else that was actually a good guy, but at the time I was just a rebel. Like, I wasn't ready to be in a relationship, but I liked him, and I didn't know nothing about letting people go and not like try to hold them and still do you at the same time. Like, if you're not ready to be with someone and that's what they want, let them go. Like, don't be that person that wants to have your cake and eat it too. So that's the type of person I was when I did what I did the first time. So I felt like everything that was happening to me at this time, which was in 2016, May 2016, all of this was happening. That's where it started. And I was just always telling myself, like, this is my karma. Like, I should never did that to that boy because he ain't doing nothing to me. Like, I should have just told him I wasn't ready, because now my karma is 10 times worse, and now I'm dealing with someone who is the opposite. They don't appreciate me, and they're taking advantage of my kindness. And so I want to stay around. It's the next year now. It's 2017 now. So now it's 2017 or whatever. A year has went by. I'm still arguing with Delusional. And at this point, I'm more so out of the stage where, I don't know if this is everybody, but like, that was my first jail relationship. So in the first stage of the jail relationship, you're like missing that person. Like, all you want to do is write them, text them, call them, and speak to them like as much as you possibly can, until you realize that you have your freedom and they don't. So it's like, let me live my life. Like, especially me, like, my situation was different. So I was literally going through all of this as if we're two free people and, we're just having our ups and downs. No, I was free, not in any legal problems, none of that. He was in jail, no freedom. You can't do nothing with girls. You can't, like, you was cheating, and it's like, you couldn't even really cheat properly because you're in jail. So, I went through that stage of the honeymoon jail phase, and then next year, it's 2017 now, I'm over that. Like, it's summertime now, I'm lit, I got new friends, like, not new friends, but I started hanging out with new people, started going out more, started wearing less, and you know what that means. So what happened was, I had a best friend like a couple years before this. It's 2017 now. So I had a best friend that we was cool back in like 2014, and we fell out. And when we fell out, it was because of her, of course. She was delusional, another delusional. Like, I don't know why I always run into these delusional people, but yeah. So me and her fell out, and when we fell out, it was like over her just not being a good friend. And at the time, she tried to make everyone think that it was me and that I was just like mean, I was a hater, I was all of this stuff, and that I used to just bother her. Like, she had her baby father thinking that I just used to bother her for no reason, and that I wanted to be like her and all of this other weird stuff. Mind you, she ain't nothing to be even thinking you want to be like what? Anyway, so yeah, so her baby father used to believe her, like, back in the day, because that was her baby father. He's supposed to. So me and him used to get into it and stuff. So now, 3 years later, it's 2017, him and her breaks up, and he realizes that everything that I told him about her was actually true. Like, she was the troublemaker, she was the delusional one, she was the hater, she was the one starting trouble, like, everything. He literally came to me and was like, Kaylin, you was right. Like, I'm sorry, you was right. And I'm so used to, like, people not owning up to, like, you know, things that is like, when he owned up to it, I kind of, like, forgave him really easily, like, without even really thinking about it, like, because I just knew that he was a victim of the delusionalness just like I was, so I was gonna hold it against him. So me and my ex-best friend baby father became best friends, and we was really close. Like, we was so close. Like, we was close to the point where I would go on, like, I would go on a date with him in third wheel. Like, he'll take a girl out and I'll just be there, like, taking pictures of them, videos of them. Like, I didn't look at him in those ways, because it's like, I don't know, I just didn't look at him those ways at the time, because I was in such a bad place that I didn't even want anything at the time. Like, I was cool with just hanging out and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't really worried about a relationship. So I just wanted to have fun. So if he was going on a date to Dave and Buster's, of course I wanted to go. Like, it's free, I'm gonna eat good, I'm gonna play, I'm gonna have fun, like, I'm gonna be drinking, smoking, lit. Boom. So one night, I don't remember what happened, but all I know is we was very intoxicated. Like, we was off everything, like Henny, Patron, sour. We was drunk, smacked, everything. Like, we was lit. We used to have hotel parties every other day. Like, 2017 and 2016 summer was stupid lit. Like, mind you, I still had homie in jail calling me, writing me, trying to make amends. Sorry this, sorry that. Always sorry. Niggas is always sorry. Like, I was over it. So even though I was listening to him and letting him tell me he's sorry and stuff, little did he know I wasn't paying him too much mind, because I was so used to, like, the sorries, and then it goes right back to the same shit, that I was just over it. Like, I was like, yeah, okay, love you too. Like, live your life. Like, keep talking to delusional. Like, I'm doing me anyway, so I ain't give a fuck. So yeah, so we was intoxicated, mad lit, or whatever, and I told him I was going somewhere. I forgot where I told him I was going, but someone came and scooped me. And the person that came and scooped me was someone I knew for a while. He was actually friends with my boyfriend at the time that I met him. So, like, when I met him years ago, he was cool with the boyfriend that I had at the time. So the boyfriend that was in jail at the time that he came and scooped me or whatever. So yeah, he came to scoop me or whatever, and he knew my boyfriend in jail, but he wasn't cool with him, so he didn't owe him nothing. It's not like he was going behind his back or doing something. It was literally me. Like, I was the only one who had anything to lose out the situation. But remember, I didn't care. Like, I really did not care, because he was like, either stay in this relationship and get cheated on, or do you and face the consequences. So I chose to do me. How you like, fuck that shit? Because no, the niggas be having us fucked up. I was not with it. So when I got scooped, I was lit. I didn't just get scooped and like taken home to go get, played. I got scooped and I got taken on a date. So when I went on a little date or whatever, everybody likes to take pictures and everybody likes to make videos, make snaps and stuff. And I remember I made a snap and the guy was like, I'm sitting right here and he's like right here. So he's watching me make the snap, and then he came and he touched my chin like on some in the video, like purposely so that he could be in my video. So me, petty queen, I posted it. And when I posted it, I don't know how people, not lying, I know how people knew who I was with, because we posted the same drinks. Yeah, we had got 2 different drinks or whatever. They was really like pretty, like fancy looking drinks and stuff. And we didn't let people see who we was with. We just could see the drinks. So people were just putting 2 and 2 together, being really fucking nosy, and they just knew who I was on a date with. And guess how my jail boyfriend found out? Just guess. Just fucking guess. So I'm gonna give y'all the tea on how he found out. So delusional that I was telling y'all about, homegirl that was bothering me for 2 years straight, she snitched on me. But it's like, how did you know? Weirdo. Fucking weird. Like, bitches is really weird. Like, you talk to my nigga in jail and you're telling on me about things I'm doing in the town. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't know what was wrong with this girl. Like, she was obsessed with me. Like, this girl was delulu. Like, what was you getting out of that? Like, sis really went and told on me, like, yeah, she was with this nigga and they was here, they was doing this, they was doing that. Like, how did you even know? Like, was you a fly on a wall? Like, I feel myself getting aggravated. Like, this is like the only female that can like piss me off, because like I don't even know you. I'm so annoyed. Like, I don't even know this girl. Like, and she told on me, like, you're the person my nigga is cheating with, and now I go and cheat on him and you snitch? Like, you really want him for yourself. And the sad part about it is, after all the snitching she did, he still didn't choose you. Like, he still was with me. What an epic fail. Like, an epic fail. Like, that shit was funny though. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that was really funny. So yeah, long story short, he still didn't choose her. He still never dated her. Like, she bothered me for 2 years and never got nothing out of it. Like, So the guy that I end up cheating with, me and him is actually cool. Like, me and him is still cool to this day. Like, I can literally call him, all that. Like, we good. I'm good with all my niggas. Like, I don't know about you, but yeah. And I say all of that to say I don't feel bad and I don't regret it, because at the same time that I was doing what I was doing, I was getting cheated on. So it's like, God told me, he said, God don't bless no mess. So I need you to get up out that situation. Come over here. Let me show you that there are people out here that would appreciate someone like you. And in order for me to get out that bad situation, he knew the only way I would be done is if I finally messed with someone else. Like, I probably still would have been with that dude. I probably still would have been listening to all the lies and stuff. But God said, and threw me in a place where I was around people who told me my worth. So my best friend, my old best friend's baby father, the one who turned into my best friend, I know it's kind of hard to remember, but yeah, he is a lifesaver, because honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for him, like, helping me get out of that shell, like having fun, going out, having hotel parties, being lit, I feel like if it wasn't for him doing all of that and like showing me my worth, and like, he didn't only like party with me, like, we had a lot of heart to hearts, and he basically used to tell me, like, as a man, he used to tell me, like, if I had a girl like you, like, I would be so happy because you're so loyal, like, you're so down for anything, like, no matter what someone is going through, you never leave their side. And he used to always tell me, someone's gonna appreciate that, like, I used to always tell him, like, I don't want to be like this no more, like, I need to change, I need to be different, I need to be heartless. And he used to be like, don't do that, like, stay who you are, because someone is gonna appreciate it. He used to always tell me, like, you're gonna find somebody that is not going to hurt you. Like, don't think that everybody is gonna hurt you. Everyone who looks like that person, or dresses like that person, or acts like that person, or is from the same city as that person, is gonna do what that person did, because he's seen that, like, I was in like a box. Like, even though I was doing me, I still did not let nobody in. Like, I was not trying to let anybody get next to me to be able to get me down, like how I was dealing with that whole situation. But yeah, the best thing I did was cheat. That was the best thing I did. Like, that should change my whole life. Like, I know that if I didn't do that, I would have still been dumb. Like, I still would have been in the same boat as delusional. Yeah, I would have been in the same boat as delusional, still worried about him. Like, ooh, I was about to say something that I'm not supposed to be saying on YouTube, but new blank will change your whole life. Like, you get a new piece of, you know, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You get a new, you're gonna be good. Don't worry, just get some new and you're gonna be good. And that's so yeah, that's the end of this story time. I kind of was all over the place with this story time, only because I don't know how to tell stories. Like, I have to put in every little detail. Like, I be remembering stuff while I'm already in the next chapter, and then, like, I'm gonna get the hang of it. I'm gonna do more story times and I'm gonna get the hang of it. But thanks for watching. Go like, go comment, go subscribe. Like, I'm at 82 subscribers. What the hell is that? Like, I have 5,000 followers on Instagram, almost at 6K. I'm trying to figure out how all these people follow me, like my pictures, comment, but I have 82 subscribers. it's not adding up. And at this point, it's just not adding up. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do something for you guys, because it seemed like people only help out with things that's going to benefit them. So since I live in a society where everybody wants something out of something, I guess I'm gonna have to do a giveaway. Yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So tell a friend, what's that on my lip? Like, I'm annoyed. But yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Kaylin is doing a giveaway. And in order to enter the giveaway, I'm trying to fix the lighting. Yeah, so in order to enter the giveaway, look at the description box below and follow the instructions. It's gonna be really simple. And yeah.
I know you're not your disguise. If I leave, don't be surprised. Used to plan our future, now we closing out the captions. I don't regret a thing or two, I'm glad I got the habit. Thank you, next I'm past it. Everything was good till you start overreacting. Blowing up on me.